Hi all and welcome to this new Crypto Bros video. On this occasion working with Yield 360 and thanks to which you can win $500 worth of their token just by following all the steps you'll find down below this video. So check it back in 48 hours to know if you are the lucky winner of this $500 worth of their token. Well, and today's video consists on explaining this project, learning how to buy some tokens in the presale, doing some simulations with different initial investments, and analyzing the tokenomics. So let's get started. By the way, remember that we don't give any financial advice, so please do your own researches always before investing on this project or others. Well, Yield 360 is a protocol with auto staking and auto compounding mechanisms with EVM compatible chains. That is, it creates kind of environment that supports code execution in a similar way that Ethereum's virtual machines do. Okay, and it works on the Binance Smart Chain network. So first of all, it is very important that you change your network in your MetaMask or Trust wallet to the BSC, the Binance Smart Chain 1, to operate with the token. Well, and how to buy the token? It is very simple. You just have to go to the Launch app. Here we are, and here there will be a button which will be enabled once it is launched, and you will probably go to a platform such as PancakeSwap or Boxed Finance, and then you will have to approve the contract so you can swap BNBs, for instance, to Y360 tokens. Okay. Well, and regarding the pre-sale, as it is mentioned here, it's gonna start in a couple of hours. So you just need to buy some tokens and you will be able to buy the Y360 tokens in the pink sale website. As it is mentioned here, the final countdown, it's gonna start in a couple of hours. And there is a soft capitalization of 70 VMVs, but as it is mentioned in the white paper, there is no limit talking about hard capitalization, and there is no maximum purchase. So you can buy all the tokens with all the VNVs that you want. Okay. And as it is mentioned here, it's not going to be a rug pull because the liquidity is locked for 360 years, honoring its name. And there are also no possibilities to invest through bots because they are gonna be blacklisted. No extra mint or hidden tokens. Sorry, and here are some that are related to the token supply. Okay. Well, and once that the token is launched, if we go back to the launch app, we can see here other data related to the token, such as the price. The initial price will be $73. Also the market capitalization, the circulating supply, and all the personal data once that you connect your wallet and you've bought the tokens. Okay, well, and going back to the main site, here we are. As they highlight here, Yield 360 has one of the highest APY in DeFi with exactly 360,000%, again honoring its name, which is from a point of view wow, and the rebases are paid directly on the investor wallets every 30 minutes. That is a little bit more than 110 times every day. And as you can notice also here, they have been audited by Solid Proof and Interfi Network. Well, so let's do some simulations to analyze possible scenarios with different initial investments. So we need to go to the calculator in the Launch app. So there we go. Once we are here, we just have to set the amount that we want to do the simulation with. In our case, it is gonna be 7 tokens. Why? Because these worth the amount of dollars that we are doing in our giveaway. That is $500. These are the equivalent to 7 tokens. Okay, so if the price is stable within the first month, we will receive the double of the amount that we have placed. So you can have free $1,000 if you are the lucky winner. Okay, and always that the APY is fixed, which is one of the features of the protocol. Okay, so imagine that we go to the middle of the year, more or less. Here we are, as you can notice, with an initial investment or even a free investment of $500, you will receive almost $29,000, which is pretty good with this small initial investment. And if we go back with this if we go up with this auto compounding protocol, at the end of the year it increases exponentially, because that's the idea of the auto compounding. So with this initial investment of 7 tokens, you will receive almost $1,840,000, which is wow. Okay, and this is all with an initial investment of $500. So imagine that instead of this amount, we decide to place, I don't know, let's try to make it non-proportional, 38 okay tokens, which is equivalent to $2,774 as initial investment. So at the end of the year, if the price is stable, this is very important, and with this fixed APY, we will receive almost $10 million, which is amazing. Okay, and if we go back to the middle of the year, it will be pretty much less, but anyway, it's amazing. With an initial investment of $2,774, you will receive a little bit more than $157, which is pretty good. Okay, so now let's go into analyze the white paper, which is a very important document that you must understand before investing on any project. So let's go. So here we are in the white paper, and I want to point out what is probably the most important part for the investor is the buying and selling fees, and where do all these trading fees go. So we go here, and as we can notice, this project has very low buying and selling fees if you compare with other auto staking and auto compounding protocols. The buying fees are 9%, and probably as always, you need to increase 1 or 2 points in the slip page when swapping. So for instance, in PancakeSwap, instead of a 9, you will probably need to set 10 or even 11. And this, in the same buying, when selling, you will need to increase it to 12 or even 13. Okay, but anyway, it's when buying and selling, only a 20% in total, which is pretty good. And the placements are pretty similar. They go to the liquidity provider as 3%, to the yield insurance fund 1.5%, to the treasury there is a little bit more, 2% more when selling the tokens, and finally they go to the fire pit. Well, and what is the yield insurance funds? Basically, it helps the sustainability and all the staking rewards provisions of this protocol. And regarding the burning pit, which is the 3%, bearing in mind the vine and the Zellins, they are burned. I mean, all these traded, these 3% of the tokens are burned in the burn pit. So these tokens are out of circulation. Okay, that is very important to make this protocol sustainable in time. Okay, well, and here you can find all the data that I recommend you to read before investing. And we go back to the main website, which is pretty good. Here are some news, and here we can find the features that we have mentioned before with the contract, and well, with the most highlighted features. And something that I want to mention before ending is this part, which is pretty good here in the tokenomics that we have mentioned before, and is the comparative and the competitive advantages against other protocols such as Seifu, Libero, or TITANO. As it is mentioned here, there is an EVM compatible chains that the other protocols don't have. Also an anti-whale strategy, sniffer bot strategy, anti-dumping, also a bank. Well, there is a bank in Libero, but it is not exactly the same. Generate revenue to back up high APY, and also a cross-chain bridge, as we have mentioned before, and other sustainable rebasing, auto liquidity, rack proof in the way of no meeting code, liquidity locked, and fixed rebase time. And finally, manual token buyback that TITANO, for instance, hasn't. Okay. Well, so that's all. It's a very interesting project to bear in mind, with a FairLaunch starting in a couple of hours. So please don't forget to follow the steps to enter to this giveaway, and see you in the next video. Bye.